When you think about the word friendship, what do you think about?
When I hear friendship, I think about I want to use the word people, but people doesn't even fit because he's not a person, but I think that it's when two beings, whether it's dogs or people, care about each other in a way that's always looking out for each other.
So I saw a video online that you posted not very long ago, and it seemed like a very definitive bonding moment between the two of you. What was happening before you showed up in that video?
I went on a trip out to Asia and I was gone for more than a month. When I actually got home and I pulled my helmet off and he's standing right there and he realizes that it's me. Like the greeting that he gave was just all love. And I was like, I'm never gonna do that to him again. I'm gonna make it so that he's always with me. And so I became a tandem instructor so that I could travel with socks. And so I made sure to, like, any hiking trips with friends, we would go see waterfalls and I would bring socks. And when I go camping, he's cool with eating coconuts so we can go live in the jungle for a few days. And we've ridden Highway 1 from California up into Washington. We've done the Blue Ridge Parkway, which is 469 miles from Tennessee all the way up into Virginia.
So when was the first time you saw a dog skydive?
So the first time that I saw a dog skydiving, I came across a Air Force military canine that does search and rescue. But I reached out to the person and said, that's really interesting. I would love to learn more about that process. I'm a tandem instructor and I waited until I had over 500 tandem jumps before I ever felt like I've got enough experience to make this safe for my dog. That's one of my favorite things that there is to do in this world. But I like to do everything with socks, and I haven't gotten to do that. Training for socks to skydive had several different aspects that may be a little bit different for everybody. The first of which being because he spent so much time on a motorcycle, he's used to wearing goggles and a helmet. Those are normal for him. But it's the actual piece of equipment that's really important, right? So it took quite a bit of time from when he went into the parachute bag, right, into the harness, to the point where I could stand up and walk around and him feel comfortable. I wanted him to be used to the bag. I wanted him to be used to the helmet, to the goggles. He's already used to the wind in his face because of riding on a motorcycle. He's used to some of the noise of the wind because of a motorcycle.
How do you feel in free fall on a jump with socks?
For me, a skydive has always been really peaceful. So adding him into the equation is just like, there's no word for that.
So how do you think socks feels on a skydive?
So it's really hard to try to understand exactly the way that he feels. But I know that when I pull his helmet off after we've finished the free fall portion, that he's got this big, silly grin on his face.
My boy. That's my boy.
And he gets this bird's eye view of wherever we're at. He's got some energy when we land. I unzip him from the bag and man, he just wants to run around like a lunatic. We're all feeling good coming in with a big smile on our face, so he's no different.
That's a good kid.
I think that I've shown what is possible, what kind of relationship you can actually build. But I'm sure there's somebody out there that could do it even more grand than we have, and I'd love for somebody to do that.